Hello there, my name is Christopher Graham II from Bardic Insights, and today I'm going to be telling you about Gaia. Now, Gaia represents Earth. The Earth is the third planet from the Sun, as I would hope most people know, and one of the most prosperous planets in the solar system, if not the only one. With our plains and oceans and mountains and, our blue skies. However, in certain mythologies, Earth is actually created by a divine goddess. In today's video, we'll discuss all about Gaia, from how she came to be to her pivotal role during the takedown of the great titans of Greek mythology. Now, in the Greek mythology of how the universe came to be, it was said that chaos, in a massive darkness and the void and all that, he existed. He was simply there. And from him came Gaia, the goddess, who represents the earth. She was first depicted in the infamous Iliad poems as a divine figure that black sheep were sacrificed to, and people declared oaths with them to invoke her presence. Praise the earth by killing animals. Yeah! Now, from her sprang the god Uranus, who represented the sky. Now, he was considered her equal. However, it kind of implies that he's also her son, and together they made some incesty babies. Greek mythology is rife with similar tales, but from her sprang the Titans of Greek mythology, and later on, eventually, through the Titans, again with their union, would come the gods that Greek mythology is so famous for. Now, one of the Titans, Cronus, actually allied with Gaia, because Uranus had kind of swept a lot of the Titans under the rug, and by under the rug, I mean he shoved them inside the earth, which caused Gaia a lot of pain. So Cronus was like, I'm gonna help you out, Mom. And so Cronus cut off Uranus's many man parts. And so after that, with Uranus's downfall, Cronus got with Gaia, and he didn't get with Gaia. I apologize. He got with one of his sisters, and made the gods. Gaia actually got with another one of her sons, who represented the ocean, I believe, whose name escapes me at the current moment, but I'm sure I will remember in just a moment as soon as I look down at my sheet that I have here. Pontus was the name of the fellow who she actually got with, and that's where the sea gods came from the ocean. Haha. Now, after Cronus helped give birth to the gods, he was worried that they would eventually overthrow him like he had his dad, and so he started eating them. The Greek gods are not particularly great at what they do. So right before Rhea gave birth to Zeus, the most infamous of Greek gods, they tricked Cronus into eating a rock instead of Zeus. And so eventually Zeus teamed up with Gaia and all them and took down Cronus, and eventually, ruled over the earth. And eventually he did manage to free all his siblings. However, Zeus actually turned on the Titans later on and trapped all of them in Tartarus, which is a representation of hell, the underworld, etc. Now, because of this, Gaia tried a lot to overthrow Zeus, but unfortunately, it just never worked. Zeus was, I guess, just too powerful. Now, in a lot of other mythologies, Gaia was described as the giver of dreams and the nourisher of children. In some depictions, she's portrayed as a full-figured woman laying across a land with different trees and fruits, and life surrounding her dressed in green. Gaia was said to have several temples set up in her honor, and those locations infamously were placed in places such as Athens, Sparta, and Olympia. And some speculate that Gaia was actually the representation of the oracle at Delphi. Or she was behind the oracle at Delphi, not the representation. She is also considered to be the mother of the Furies, which were 3 gods of divine vengeance that were set out to punish anyone who would commit crimes against the gods, especially those of killing or crimes against nature. In Western culture, Gaia is often given the name of Mother Nature. Now, as I said before, Gaia has been actually adopted as the main goddess of what is described as neo-paganism, which is just a modern religion that is based more around peace and nature, and a belief that we should respect the earth that we have been put upon. Now, some other sources actually state Gaia has different sources. For instance, Hyginus, a Latin author, said that Gaia, along with the heaven and the sea, were actually the children of gods known as Aether and Hemera, or Day. And according to a different person, Apollodorus, Gaia and Tartarus were the parents of Echidna. Now, Echidna was was kind of this monster, not really a goddess, but she was half snake, half woman, and said to have been the mother of all monsters on Earth. If it's messed up, she probably is the mom. Now, Zeus actually later hid Alara, one of his lovers, from his wife by stowing her under the earth. And then his son, by Alara, the giant Tityos, is sometimes said to be a son of Gaia. So it's kind of a confusing mess that all the Greek gods are just messed up, man. All right, they need, honestly, half the stories that you hear about in Greek mythology could have been prevented by Zeus keeping it in his pants. It's the Greek gods were basically just humans with a lot more power. They weren't omnipotent or omnipotent, whatever the words I'm looking for. They were just people that were just a lot more prone to giving in to their desires. It was pretty messed up, a lot of the stories that you hear. It would have been terrifying to be in the age of Greeks and be at the mercy of these gods. No wonder people constantly worshipped them and built temples, because honestly, they were almost as bad as children, really. Imagine being at the mercy of children with the power to strike you with lightning whenever they chose. Let me see. Gaia is also one of the people that made Aristeus immortal. Now, Aristeus is a minor god who is known for discovering a lot of useful techniques used in Greek culture, including beekeeping. So he's the god of beekeeping. That's a thing you know now. Oaths that were typically sworn in the name of Gaia in ancient Greece were considered actually one of the most binding of all oaths to make. Gaia was really very highly worshipped, because, it's the ground we walk on. You don't want to make it mad. She was also worshipped under a different name, Anisidora, which means the giver of gifts. Well, that's all I have on Gaia, the goddess. I hope that my continual stuttering did not throw you off. However, I hope that you enjoyed it, and I will return my ramblings over to our lovely hosts. Once again, this has been Christopher Graham II from Bardic Insights, and please have a wonderful day.
Hi everybody, this is Liz the T-Rex. First off, I want to apologize if you hear a lot of coughing in this outro. I am sick while I am recording this, so please forgive me for that. Second off, I want to give a huge shout out to Chris from Bardic Insights for lending me his voice for this video. And another shout out to Sarah. You might remember her from the first episode that we did. She actually helped me put the script together for Chris. She's going to be helping me write some of these episodes from now on to help keep these a little steady. And again, I want to apologize. It took me a while to get this video out. It was supposed to come out on Monday, and then that didn't happen. But now that I have some help with scripts, I'm hoping to keep up with the work. Be sure to go check out my Teespring shop. The design will be available on a shirt for you to buy if you wish to buy one. And be sure to check out Bardic Insight's Facebook page. I will be linking that in the description. They actually have a show coming up right now, so if you're interested in seeing a bunch of comedians have fun on stage, then you should definitely go check that out. Sorry, trying to hold back a cough right now. Also be sure to subscribe and give me a like and tell me what you think of this. Tell me what you think of this god. How do you think we did on this video? And just tell me about your day in general. Anyways, thank you for watching and have a wonderful day. I will see you next Monday as these videos will resume back on Mondays. Alright, thank you. Bye.